All right, let's see here. I think everything's going. Okay, I'm streaming on here. And I'm streaming to here. Okay. So I'm going to let people tune in here, but what we got going on is we have a big earthquake out by Kodiak. 8.2 right now is what the USGS is saying. Actually, I'm going to refresh this page. A tsunami warning has been issued, from what I understand, to at least Kodiak in the coastal areas. So if anybody is in the coastal areas, you should get to high ground if you're facing in this general area. I'm not sure how many people are aware of it. The earthquake, I felt, it lasted approximately 10 to 20 seconds for me. I was actually in the middle of sitting down and listening to some stuff, and when I felt it, TV was shaking and all that stuff. But it wasn't so bad because of the distance away from where I was at. Yeah, it's a big earthquake. Thank goodness it looks to be out in the ocean, so the property damage should be pretty mild. And I need to fix my Logitech. Dang, I just put this live stream. Yeah, actually, let's see. What is... Right now, Reddit's teaming. Let's take a quick look at the reports here. Let's see. Southern Coast alerts. So... news sites are going nuts here. I'm going to see if I can fix my camera here so it's not so zoomed out. Okay, let me move that up a little bit here. I should probably shift that upwards. That's probably why. I don't know. There hasn't been any aftershocks, at least that I felt. I'm just hearing that there was a second one, so... Is this the other one? Let's see here. 13... No, that's a different... That was yesterday. Okay, so I guess there is a second one. So, yeah, I guess there is an aftershock that just happened. I'm actually getting ready to pull up, let's see, anything with Alaska or... Let's see, BNO is reporting an 8.0 earthquake strike Gulf of Alaska center 175 miles southeast of Kodiak. Let's see, tsunami warning has been issued for the coastal areas of British Columbia and Alaska, from the Washington-British Columbia border to Alaska. So we got a very large tsunami warning up here. And I need to actually also get my... other window going here so I can see all my chats from Twitch too. Whoops. I just got this thing up and going here, so you have to forgive me on my unorganized starting of a stream here. Make sure I'm not showing anything I don't need to be showing here. Let's see here. Let me look at the chats here. Let's see, Lord. No, I haven't. I don't watch the Dutchness or anything like that. In fact, there's one at 7.1 Northern California. Was that just recent? Yeah. What was it? I have relatives that felt it not too far from where I'm at and stuff like that. That's quite big. Olive Van Grove, depth is approximately 10 kilometers. That's actually pretty shallow for Alaska standards right there. Okay, let me get this up and going. Where is my chat box? Copy. Okay, and I can get that up and going here. And I can skip this and then do this little number. Let's see, downgraded 12 minutes ago. Okay, I'm hopping over here to the latest earthquake here, or latest information. It's still showing an 8.2 at the moment, so... Oh, wait, okay, there is the other one. Readout. Oh, wait, no, that's from yesterday. Never mind. Where's... Oh, I guess when I zoomed out, it showed off more. Click for more information. I'm actually using an Asus Republic of Gaming laptop, so... Let's see here. Pressing F5 for any new earthquake information. We got the tsunami alert still out there. Current estimated location. It's 12 minutes ago. Oh, okay, so they downgraded the 7.8 possibly. Yeah, that's still pretty strong, a 7.8. Anything pretty much above a 6 starts getting serious for the most part. If you're looking at, like, when you get past 7, you're starting to look at possible property damage close to where the epicenter is at, which, thank goodness, it's Kodiak is actually all the way over here, and I'm up in this area. Here, Anchorage is right there. So you can see that's a significant amount of distance between the epicenter and where I'm at. That's, let's see, 100 kilometers is that distance right there. 175. So I'm a good almost 400 miles from where the epicenter is at. And if we were to put that on the same scale down here in California, what's say happened in San Francisco? That'd be essentially feeling it up all the way up into Portland right here. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Hawaii's underneath a... thank you, T-Mac, for letting us know that Hawaii is also now underneath a watch. Bible literature. Well, who knows? Yeah, we had a huge earthquake in the Gulf of Alaska here. Supposedly it's been downgraded to 7.8 from an 8.2. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the page and see if it's updated on here. No, it hasn't updated on here. Let's see if B&O, well, the BBC's bot here is updating the information on here. Actually, if you look at the geological issue here, it is unlikely to affect Anchorage or anywhere past pretty much this point. There will be splashing and stuff, but the energy will dissipate. In order for Cook Inlet to suffer a tsunami issue where it would actually build up, the earthquake would have to happen somewhere around these areas or somewhere around here in order to shove a big, huge wave up and cause a large amount of damage. Now, yeah, as is, there's just a huge bend, especially right up in this area here. This is where Homer's at right here, and then Kenai is up right in this area. And so it literally you have to get through this bend here, and then Anchorage is all the way up in here. Yeah, USGS is still stating as an 8.2. Someone said that it was downgraded to 7.8, which is still huge. Yeah, well, as is, I don't think the major infrastructure kind of stuff like Anchorage is most likely to not suffer too much. It'll probably be some loose ceiling tiles because about, 2 years ago? We had 2 earthquakes, a 7.2 and a 6.8. They're literally within seconds of each other. And it caused minor damage to Anchorage, and that was actually epicentered right around in this area. And let's see here. Is there anything new with... let's take a look at Reddit here. Someone posted the 8.2. Let's take a look at the comments here. At least an 8, but likely get downgraded. Yeah, it will probably be downgraded. I'm not in Portland right now. I'm still up in Alaska. This happened... what was the exact time? This happened 9:31 UTC. What is my time zone right now? I think it's -8. Change date and time. This is what I get for doing. Okay, -8. Yeah, so just subtract 9. So it was right around midnight, literally. Oh, wait. What am I doing here? I got my... Yeah, it happened literally about 20 minutes ago. Let's see. It's news, actually, Josh. No. It's a subduction earthquake. It's definitely a deep quake. I mean, a somewhat deep quake, but it's not... usually earthquakes are about 16 kilometers deep. This one was at 10. Or, well, 10, 15. Okay, let's take a look at this. Breaking news. They have... Okay, so the bot is literally... U.S. National says there's an alert in effect for areas including coast of British Columbia and Alaska. So theirs is probably a little bit behind. Let's take a quick update on Reddit here and see if there's anything new. Possible travel times. Okay, ooh, this looks a little bit interesting. So 3 hours will be out to... In 3 hours, if there's any warnings, we should... Well, any major tsunami impacts, we should know about it within the next 30 minutes, I guess. I think these lines are marking every 30 minutes. So it will know if Kodiak gets hit. Okay, let me pull up Google search here. I don't really use Google, so... Oh, what do you know? Earthquake, Alaska, top thing. Tsunami warning. Okay, the BBC. That's what they got right now. Stay away from tsunamis. This was 25 minutes ago. Let's see. In effect for Attu Island, warnings indicate the widespread dangerous coastal flooding accompanied by powerful currents are possible and may continue for several hours after initial wave arrival. Okay, this is just basic precautions right here. Yeah, I prefer DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is my favorite. Let's see. Be careful if you live along the coast. You armed city, both cities at once. Jokes aside, thanks for the post. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to update the page. I need to upload that. Is Anchorage safe? Yes, it's safe. Let's see. Man, such a bitch rolling around. Yeah, I could say this much. It's definitely not fun. Who wants to go surfing? Actually, a surfboard in this situation, if you're on the coastal, might be a survival situation. You just don't want to be on the rocks. The 1964 earthquake actually happened in a different location. Give me a second here. I'll pull up the Wikipedia for its location. Yeah, the epicenter for the 1964 earthquake was in Prince William Sound. This one happened all the way over here. Well, just be careful over in Maui, man. Here in like, what is it? What's the estimated time frame? You guys are around there. So roughly, what is that? That's a full hour. So for 5.5 hours, it should, if there's any tsunamis, it'll be hitting you. Yeah, water can kill. Let's see here. Breaking news, quake magnitude 8.1, according to them. I'll also see if they changed the update on here. No, it's still stating F8.2. Let's see what is there anything new from BBC? I'm going to retweet this. See, 8 point. Yeah, well, the thing is when it comes to earthquakes, you don't really have time to grab anything. It is literally find the most secure spot to sit, or and hope for the best, or just get out of the building and wait for it to subside. You don't really have time to grab anything, maybe except for a grab bag that's by the door. Let's see. Emergency alert, tsunami, huge earthquake. Tsunami warning is in effect. That's 18 minutes ago. Let's see what the AP has got going on here. I guess there's no actual link. It's just actually, you know what? Let's take out news, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be on news. .2. Yep. 52 comments. Let's see if there's anything here. Earthquake is 8.1 northwest side. So it would hit the west coast. Yeah, there is a chance that Washington, Oregon, and California might get hit with tsunamis. Tsunami alert woke me. Quake has been upgraded back to 8.2. Thank you for, I can't really hold on fast, for subscribing there. Get away from the coast. Yeah, as is, I haven't, I heard there might have been one aftershock, but chances are it's not going to have a major impact due to its current, its location being a very good distance out from the coastline and from any built-up areas. It happened right in the middle of the Gulf of Alaska. As you see, this is actually the fault line that runs between Alaska and the Pacific. You live by the beach. Well, just don't stick around. The only thing that fell off my table was my TV poof. I just have a sprained leg. Some peeps already claiming 8.4. No, I don't think it was that big. I've been through... Oh, God, what was that earthquake? Okay, someone's mentioning that the earthquake, tsunami warning is extending down to California instead of ending in over at British Columbia. I'm not too surprised. There is right now we're on a tsunami watch. There is a potential for tsunami because it is out in the ocean. No, they're pretty clear that there is a tsunami warning being issued. As we can see right here. Oh, and we're summoning the earthquake guy. He's probably in bed right now. We won't know why we'll get hit with a tsunami for another 4 hours, so. Earthquake, real time. Well, let's update this, see if there's any new information. I haven't seen anybody stating that there's damage yet, so. Tsunami warning. Let's take a look at it, if everybody's in one piece report. Know if we need to do anything. Quake was southwest. Anchorage is pretty far inward. AccuWeather warning. Standard time 8.2, 175 miles. Estimated tsunami start times for the selected areas. Kodiak, 1:45 a.m. So they would have already been hit. Let's see, Elfin Cove, 1:50. Seward, Alaska is looking at a tsunami landing at 1:55 a.m. Let's see, the quake struck 155 miles southwest of Chinook. Southeast Alaska, depth 6 miles. Tsunami warning in place across western coast of U.S. from Alaska downward. If tsunami hits Hawaii, will it be big? It's unknown. Unfortunately, we can't really figure out the size of a tsunami until it actually starts hitting. We can detect the waves, but it's there's no good way of telling how big it's going to be if there is one in motion. Let's see, California-Mexico border. If you're in the chat, have you an account? Help the news spread and get the like button. Yeah, let's see. Cordova is looking at a tsunami possible reach at 2:20 a.m. They don't have anything for any other locations. The latest is St. Paul, Alaska, at 4 a.m., but I don't see any. They don't have anything in here for like Homer on Alaska, Craig's. They don't have anything for the east of where I'm at here on the Panhandle of British Columbia. I would suspect Kodiak will be. Well, it says Kodiak may expect the island there at 1:45. So we still got some time before it'll be hitting Kodiak. Let's take a quick look back into the our Alaska here. And here I was thinking I might have been too drunk to really, well, partially buzzed kind of thing. Because I was enjoying myself some beer. When the sirens go off in Hawaii, they'll probably won't listen to them. I hope they'll listen to them. I don't really think so. Usually when there's plate movements, it will go from usually like in this kind of direction. But it's hard to say what will happen here. I'm going to take a quick check real fast. No new reports of tremors or anything like that. They're live on YouTube, live on telephone off the coast of Maui County. Okay, let me take a look at tube.com and check earthquake here. Let's see here. Don't throw the bottle away. Oh, I could definitely put a lot of pee in this. So, earthquake channels like this are the future of journalism. Civilian, yeah, I guess you could say. Though I refer to myself as more as media. So, let's sort of increase the resolution here. Okay, so this is just essentially live streaming tracker info. It doesn't look like he has stated anything new. Filter. Let's see, last hour. 30 minutes strong. 6.0 earthquake hits Benton. To Hawaii is under tsunami watch. Okay, so Hawaii is definitely moving into Hawaii. Into earthquake watch. And I just missed whoever was subscribing. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name there. But thank you for subscribing. Good way to enjoy the end of the world. Drink on. Yep, drunken live stream. Let's see. I think Earthquake Guy is going to be asleep right now. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I just see Okay, Tufno, British Columbia. They're looking at tsunami landfall at 3:40 a.m. I'm guessing that would be their time. KTU. If you're located in these coastal areas, move inland. Tsunami warnings mean that a tsunami, which can include a whole series of waves, dangerous. Thank you, Gypsy Raldo. I was not sure how to pronounce that for subscribing. If you're located in the coastal areas, move inland to higher ground. Tsunami up. Thank you, Mark Smith, for subscribing. Inland waves. Let's see. Which can include a whole series of waves, dangerous many hours after the initial arrival time, with significant inundation possible or already occurring. Let's see. And thank you, admin for Flower for subscribing. But yeah, as is with the location of this, it is very easy for a tsunami to form. In fact, actually, with this map, you can sort of see where the here is the fault line, and then you can see where the upper plate is, or where the it's built up. Thank you, Senem Mike. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, for subscribing. There is potential. It's unknown if this one actually has generated waves or whatnot. In order to generate a good tsunami wave, there has to be a shift in the ground. And essentially, what happens for a tsunami to really happen is one of the plates, or the fault lines or whatever, the ground has to shift like this, or if they're built like this, one has to give, or something like that. There has to be a significant ground movement underneath the water to create that wave. Thank you, Joshua, for the super chat. Oh, wow. Thank you, everybody that's actually subscribing here. And I'm also streaming on Periscope and Twitch, though I probably have a bad title for Periscope. I didn't have time to put in proper titles for everything. I haven't seen anything, and the earliest arrival for any waves is going to be over in Kodiak at 1:45. We still are awaiting. That is going to be a half hour from right now. And we'll know then if there's any landfall of tsunamis, at least in this direction. Thank you, everybody that is subscribing on this. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this Reddit page here. Thank you for following Prop Damage over on Twitch. Let's see. There's the CBC. Let's see if they got anything new. Okay, I'm surprised the voice to text thing is not working there, and I can't make that bigger so I can see that. Am I able to? As I dink around here with this, Kevin, thank you for following, subscribing. Let's see, 8.2 tsunami quake struck at 1:31 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or for me it was midnight, just right after midnight. And prompted tsunami warnings for the entire British Columbia coast area and tsunami watch for the entire U.S. West Coast. The U.S. Tsunami Warning System said, this here is the picture that we are already looking at. Let's go ahead and actually bring this up here. And yeah, as I stated, this is by the third hour we'll know pretty much, at least for sure, will happen. Let's see here. So that'll be roughly 2.5 hours from now when we'll see actually know any sizable waves. East Coast, Washington to California. Well, you mean West Coast, but yeah, Washington down to California are suspected to be hit. Hawaii has definitely been put underneath of watch from what I'm being told. It probably was a salt trick. You guys over in Chicago have been getting hit with a lot of snow. Sort of been jealous of that. I live on the east side of Vancouver Island. Worried? I wouldn't be really worried if you're on the east side of the island, due to the fact that the waves have to go around the west side of the island there. But if you're like near the southern tip of the island, you might have some worry at that point. And thank you everybody that is following or subscribing on this. Let's see, tsunami alert. I'm gonna see if there's anything new on Twitch right now. I mean, not Twitch, on Twitter. Let's see here. I'm gonna just F5 this. Or wait, no, I'm on the wrong one. F5. Oh, I could have hit new results. Hitting things I don't need to hit. NBC is reporting. Okay, they're downgraded. At least NBC has got it as an 8.0. I was told earlier it will be down to a 7.8. 17 minutes ago, U.S. tsunami warning has been issued for the earthquake 157 miles southeast of Chinook, Alaska. Or Shinnenak, sorry. Mispronouncing stuff. You're in the middle area of Campbell River. I think you might be safe on the, if you're a little bit upstream on the Campbell River there. Yeah, Anchorage will be safe from the tsunami. It is Anchorage is not in a path line for a tsunami. There's too much land in the way. Actually, it's the big news is going to be the tsunami. That is going to be the big issue right now. We're waiting on the tsunami to hit. Kodiak is won't see the tsunami for another 40 minutes, or 20 minutes. 25 minutes. We'll start knowing if a tsunami hits over there. I'm trying to keep up to date with anybody that will be possibly reporting a landfall of a tsunami. Okay, well, we already knew there was not going to be a tsunami for Anchorage already, just due to the fact of location. I'm going to refresh this page, see if they change it. They have downgraded on here to a 7.9. As is, I'll point out Anchorage is right here. It's this little tip right in this area of Cook Inlet. This is the earthquake location. In order for a tsunami to actually impact the Cook Inlet area, a major earthquake would have to happen in this area or possibly somewhere in this general area in order to cause a tsunami wave to impact Anchorage. Though Kodiak and any coastal town in these areas are going to be the first ones that will be letting us know if there's a major problem. My friend lives in Seward. They're currently setting up camp. They got a highly trained and moving fast with tents without a car. 3 days food. Hopefully they won't be in that dire strait where they need 3 days food. But definitely for Seward, they want to head in, move to high ground. Seward would definitely be impacted by this since Seward is, it's one of these fjords right over here somewhere. Zena says we'll stay, don't assume its magnitude. Nuclear sea mine, god damn it, North Korea. That would be interesting, but I don't think a nuclear weapon would cause a seismic impact like what we just experienced. Get a life jacket. Don't believe the media. They are not liable for you. Let's see. Check for any new stuff here. I'm actually going to flip this around to best to new. So this way I get all the new comments at top. Woke up before it happened because my African gray parrot was freaking out. Clearly, government needs to invest in parrot's early detection system. Cordova was wiggling, but nothing on fire. That's good news right there. Soldotna here woke up. No damage in apartment or building. Looks like the earthquake earth track site is being hugged to death. Just want a tsunami warning. And as I stated, we are still waiting for further information on from the USGS here on any reports of the tsunami. But am I able to make this? Okay, cool. I'm able to make this bigger. But as is, we will be knowing more about the tsunami here in roughly about 30 minutes, hopefully. The first areas will be Kodiak Island. We'll have another wait, about another hour wait before we have stuff hitting the mainland of Alaska. And then roughly about an hour and a half to 2 hours from now, we'll start getting reports from the Panhandle of Alaska, and then as you see, in about 3 hours, we'll start hearing about like British Columbia. Certain animals are able to sense earthquakes. It's been well reported that like dogs, cats, and stuff like that get really finicky and before earthquakes. It's not 100% known, science-wise, known to the reason why it's happening. As you can see, tsunami warning. We're getting mass reports on Reddit News right now about the Alaska earthquake here. Prompt tsunami warnings. And I might also go ahead and hit the hot button here and see. Oh, yep, here we go. This one's the big one right now. Friendly reminder, Anchorage is not listed because would not be squeezed to death but down by the inlet. That is the truth. Alaska U.S. West Coast has full-blown warning. I am coastal Alaska. Got phone notification. Let's see. We got more people. This is the list that was last broadcasted. I don't know if it's updated. But as you can see, these are going to be our local times. This is Alaska time right here. So we're actually -9, or probably I think -8 right now because nope, yeah, we're -9. So 1:45 if you're on Pacific. This would be 2:45 your time frame before we'll get any major reports from Kodiak about any waves coming down. Hopefully this won't be too big. You know what? This gets me wondering real fast. Thank you for the follow. What was it? Japan earthquake. Trying to remember how big was the Japanese earthquake there, that the Fukushima one. That's what it was. Okay, what's Fukushima earthquake? How big was that one actually off the top of my head? Don't really know. Let's see. INS 7. Because I want a comparison of how big that earthquake was. Okay, that was a magnitude of 7.0. So, yeah, this has a potential of creating large tsunami coming inland. Because the Fukushima one, the earthquake, if I'm reading this, magnitude above a 7.0. So we have a potential for a very large tsunami wave impacting any coastal areas around Kodiak and all that stuff. Okay, I'm updating this page here right now. Okay, it looks like they changed the depth to 25 kilometers, which sounds a lot more accurate for depth. Well, Japan most likely won't be impacted by this one, and by the time any major tsunami waves come out, we'll know way ahead of time what for Japan needs to look out for. In fact, actually, let's take a look here. Here's the earthquake. They could get potentially impacted by it. Japan was way bigger, 7.9. Well, as you can see here, 7.9, right, is our Richter scale. And I'm hearing reports of anywhere between 7.8 and 8.2. Well, it was originally at 8.2, but it's dropped down to 7.9 right now. Thank goodness we don't have power plants on the coastline here. That's a possibility with California, but I highly doubt it. It might cause more damage. Hopefully we don't have major waves causing issues for California or any major port area along the west coast. Yes, it is a deep sea earthquake. As you can see here, it's out in the ocean. Right where this fault line is actually where there's a crustal drop. In fact, let me pull up maps here. Maps.google. Let's see here. I can, I don't need this. And here's where Kodiak and all these areas are at. Okay, satellite. Okay, here it is. As you can see, this is the coastal drop for where it's at, right in this area. And as you can see, the earthquake happened just south of that coastal drop. So if there's going to be any major waves coming in, it will be... I'm actually north of Anchorage by about within 10 miles. But as is, here's Kodiak and all that stuff. They have potential of being hit bad because the wave will build up a huge amount of momentum just because of this huge upshift. So we could get hit pretty bad within these areas for tsunamis. In fact, actually, okay, we got a map since we can see Seward. And Seward is not looking good. If a tsunami goes up in through here, there isn't much to really disperse it coming in. And I'm going to switch this to map here. And so this will sort of take a little bit out of the wave. But the problem is there's going to be some focusing as the water comes in. And if Seward gets hit... Oh, I think my computer froze. Did it freeze? Okay, no, it's just the browser froze. Chrome is crashing. Go figure. Oh, there we go. Yes, I did feel the quake. That's part of the reason why I started the stream here. But as you can see here, Seward would have a major problem. As you can see, sort of, this is all really flat or close to sea level. So residents of Seward would have to either get in the mountains up in this area or get across the river and go up a ways. It's hard to say how big the tsunami is. Hopefully, Kodiak will be able to fill us in on any major issues. It must take you 20 minutes to get a close all the tabs. Yeah, I'm on my laptop. If I was on my desktop, I'd be able to run multiple tabs and stuff like that like crazy. So. Oh, let's see. 36-foot wave is huge. That's close to what hit Gulf Coast with Katrina. Well, here's the thing. The Fukushima wave was taking out stories. The Fukushima earthquake tsunami was magnitudes taller, and hopefully we don't have that kind of an issue. I just pulled it up here. Theirs was a large earthquake there. It says greater than 7.0. Some would say it was a 7.9. So, but just keep these things in mind. Okay, I got an upset cat because he can't go in and out like he's wanting to. So give me a second here. No, you better not spill my beer. He's probably upset I'm not playing string with him right now. The West Coast, I would definitely be getting off of the low ground areas for sure. It's hard to say how big of a tsunami might be coming, but we'll start knowing within the next, hopefully 15 minutes. We'll actually get information in from Kodiak when they get hit with this potential landfall for a tsunami. Yeah, as Wendy Clark says it, when in doubt, get the hell out. Yeah, tsunami warning is up and down the West Coast. Pretty much it's going from Attu Island all the way down to somewhere in California, and Hawaii is also part of that. I'm going to drink here. Let's see. Ice cream. Fukushima disaster destroyed 3 and 4-story floors. Yes, that is true. It was knocking out entire village and stuff like that. Now, I'm hoping we don't have something like that. I'm hoping it's just a mild shift. It was a deep earthquake, 25 kilometers under the surface. So, what's this? We have another earthquake, it looks like. Is that? All right. Let's see. Okay, 122. Okay, 123. Okay, so that's a new one, but that's a 3.8, and that's, yeah, that's too mild. That's probably just some ground settling. Possible tsunami starts are as following. Kodiak, yes. As T-Mac has stated, 1:45. Those times that he is stating is for Alaska Standard Time. We are -9 on the GMT. I don't know if they set off sirens for Kodiak. I am not in the Kodiak area. How credible are you? I am credible enough to state that I was awake for the earthquake when it happened. I started streaming shortly after I learned how big the earthquake was and where its location. And I am citing various news reports, and I'm just waiting for news to come in from Kodiak to tell us more about what's going on. I'm going to pop up the new results for Alaska here. Fox is still stating it's 8.2, but we all know that they're probably a little bit behind, as the USGS is downgraded to 7.9. Let's see here. There was a major earthquake. I repeat, all Californians get to high ground now. You don't have to rush to high ground in California. You still got several hours before the tsunami will make landfall. So those that are down in Oregon, Washington, and California, you have at least 4 hours, well, 3.5 hours before you have to worry about landfall of a tsunami wave, as this map information gives us that from the tsunami alerts, Northwest, whatever, tsunami alerts here. Let's see here. This is roughly, I think, the 5-hour mark right in here. So that gives you an idea how slow that is. No, I am far enough inland. I'm not going to be affected by a tsunami. Thank goodness. But at worst, and I'm sitting, I think, about 150, well, about 100 feet above sea level, I think. So I'm a good, I got some good good buffer zone between me and any potential wave. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh some Reddit stuff, and okay, this is our news. I'm gonna switch this to news, see if there's any new good new comments coming out. Live in Vancouver, I'm legit worried. Yes, I would be a little bit worried too, unless you're on. I think Vancouver's on the east. Silicon Valley, of course, is fine, right? No, that is not for that. Good thing that the Alaska has many quakes in the past. Did residents of Alaska been warned possible big one this week? Not known. And yes, I need to thank all those that are subscribing or following. So on here, I'll try to keep going for a while here. Bro, you know how to scare someone. Let's see, Vancouver, BC, Canada. Vancouver, yeah, you're probably going to get impacted. Where is Vancouver exactly? I never really looked at it. Vancouver, actually. Oh, Vancouver as... Holy cow. Vancouver, you don't have anything to worry about. The island, Vancouver Island, you do have something. The town of Vancouver, you don't have anything to worry about. You are on the other side of an island. So, at worst, you're going to notice some waves, probably, but it's going to get all smashed up. Victoria probably might have something to worry about. Oats, Swirl, Seku, these are all locations here that are going to have to worry about the waves. Victoria might have something to worry about, but when you get past this area, you're likely not going to have any major impacts from tsunami waves. Helping get the news out? Yes. So, yeah, you don't have really much to worry about over in Vancouver. Areas that'll probably need to take a little bit of precaution or get ready. Westport here, Grayland, Ocean Park, Long Beach. These are all Washington here. These are all the towns. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see the names of the towns. These are all locations that will be having concerns, unless they're like on a cliffside or something like that and they're up at least 200 feet. Then you're going to be good. News alert: Cascadia Fault earthquake happening now. Let's see here. Oh wait, we got a new dot here. I'm gonna just refresh this page here. This must be an aftershock. 4.7 is being reported. Let's see here. Someone said Cascadia, But I'm not seeing any major earthquakes on Cascadia, so it might take another 10 minutes for it if it just happened. Get out the video and evacuate. I'm not in a position to need to evacuate. I am too far inland to be affected by a tsunami. I'm in California, Central Heart Valley of California. Yeah, if you're inland, you're not going to have to worry too much. Can you report in San Francisco? Let's take a quick look at... Well, I don't need to zoom this one. I'm looking at the wrong map. Let's take a look at San Francisco. San Francisco is sort of going to be mostly okay, it looks like. I would say probably this area would be impacted if the wave comes in from the north like this. The inner San Francisco base probably doesn't have much to worry about here. But yeah, these areas I would say pretty much anything south of Pacifica they would need to be on the worry. Maybe Daly, probably south of this area, Daly City, would need to worry about. How would that look? Yeah, looks like I'm fairly right on that. This would actually, you'd have this preserve here would absorb quite a bit of the waves there. Kenai is definitely going to be affected by the incoming tsunami. They have another 5 minutes before we start learning if there's going to be anything coming in. Kodiak is right here. Here's Sinanook. And the actual earthquake happened approximately right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the USGS here. And as you can see, this is where pretty much Sinanook and Kodiak, I think I got it right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's on that same landmass here. Sinanook, Kodiak, they will be seeing the waves come in. They will be impacted in these areas. Hopefully, the tsunami either won't happen or it'll be very mild waves. But as is, this earthquake is on the same seismic scale as the one that was seen in Fukushima, which produced waves that went almost 10 kilometers inland, I think it was. Let's see, magnitude, earthquake, tsunami flooding, triggered 15 meter high tsunami waves. So, as is, we could be seeing possible night flooding and all that stuff. I have friends that lived in Tefno on beach. Want to phone them and wake up. Can you tell me their risk? Let's see. I'll try to look at... What state is Tefno in? Or I'll see. Maybe I can get that. Tefno. Okay, Tefno, British Columbia. Where is Tefno? Tefno. Okay, Tefno, yes, if they're on the beach, I would recommend them to get to high ground. It is very potential, if they're in these areas, that they will be impacted by the waves. Well, let's see. I do not have a ham radio. But I recommend if you have friends or family in on the west coast of like Tefno and stuff like that, be aware of the tsunami warning that is happening for these areas. I'm not planning on ending the live stream. In fact, I grabbed a second beer so I can keep continuing. So, yeah, okay, yeah, Vancouver Island. Yep, as I stated, Tefno is definitely an at-risk area if they're on this side of the this side area. Though if they're like right in this area, they probably don't have much to worry about. But I would definitely, just in case, I would want to be either on this side of the island here. In fact, actually, what's the satellite? How much? Actually, not enough high ground. Crap, I would actually just get out of that entire area, to be honest. Or at least be on these hills. If they can't get out too quickly, they get on those hills, but they might have another hour. So I would probably head a little bit more inland, because this is all lowland area, it looks like. I love this one. Red alert, red alert. This guy sucks butt farts out of dog dicks. Thank you for the trolling. I enjoy that. Are you close enough to hear the sirens? No, I am not. I am several hundred miles away from all the impacted areas that will be impacted by tsunamis. I am north of Anchorage. Here is where Anchorage is at. Seward is down here. Kodiak is over here. Kodiak will be getting impacts in the next few minutes. That's when they're suspected to get hit. Seward, if I remember correctly, let's take a quick look at the Seward is 155, so they still got another 10 to 20 minutes before they'll start seeing any waves, if there are any waves coming. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick check on here and see if there's any reports of actual waves coming in. Please Periscope the tsunami and link your Periscopes. So I'm going to mention this. Yes, I did feel the quake. It lasted for a good 10 to 20 seconds. Alert. And then I am going to quickly pull links from all my other stuff right now here. Give me a moment here. I want to make sure I give everybody a... There's the Twitch. I can hit the X on that, and then I need to share my YouTube live stream. Of course, that's flying like crazy here. Of course, I'm eating bandwidth here when I don't need to be. Come on. And I do thank everybody that is subscribing or following right now. I said I'm trying to make sure everybody has a chance to report to me, and I'll try to cover any major waves. Okay, there it is. That's what I need to do. And then, oh, and give me a second here. Forgot about one other link. Where is my... Did I put the Periscope on here? Oh, yes, I do have the Periscope. Okay. I could have just easily pasted all that, didn't I? Okay, and... Okay, so hopefully people will be able to get some footage, or at least get some reports to us on size of waves, so we can know more about what's going on. Did I vote for Trump? No, I did not vote for Trump. Let's see. Tsunami Center said that the first place likely to hit would be Kodiak at 1:45 a.m. local time. And that should be pretty much at this moment. Hopefully we'll start getting reports in here in a minute. I'm actually going to go ahead and refresh this right now. Tsunami Watch. Let's see. Okay. We got some updates. Washington, Noah Bay, 4:55 a.m., 5 a.m. Pacific time. These are all Pacific time zones. Westport, 5:10. Port Angeles, 5:30. Port Townsend is 5:50 a.m. your time. So if you are in those areas, you may be impacted. It looks like Port Orford's for 5:05. So these are locations. Okay, it looks like we got a bigger picture here. California. Let's see if can I zoom this in just a little bit more. No, it's not going to work. Oh, there we go. Washington, Oregon, Charleston, Brookings, Oregon's 5:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Port Angeles, San Francisco, California is looking at 6:20 a.m. Pacific time frame for seeing a tsunami impact over there. Oceanside, California, you're looking at 7:05. Let's see, this is on the NOAA thing, so let me see if I can pull this one up and get a full listing read off for everybody. NOAA, oops. Tsunami. No, I need news. Why am I getting all this stuff? Let's see, 20 minutes. Trying to get the NOAA report here, so this way we can have it. I'm getting excited. Well, let's see here. Buoys are showing 12-meter rise. Oh boy, that's not good. If Jimmy Cockman there is correct about saying we're getting 12-meter rises, for feet, just add 3 times that by 3, and let's see here. 3 times 2, 6. We're looking at a 36-foot wave hitting the coastline. That's going to be pretty big. That's going to cause some damage. Let's see here. I'm just going to update this one right now. Nothing new on that part. On the news, waves of 10 meters detected by buoy. So people are saying the news is detecting 10 to 12 meter thing. I'm going to check and see if there's anything. Oh, wait. That's right. I had this one up. Let's see if they expanded this. Okay. AccuWeather hasn't expanded this specific warning. I wonder here. That's what I'm going to do. AccuWeather is probably going to have the latest warning so I can give everybody. Earthquake update triggers coastal warnings. Related. Breaking story. Tsunami watch areas. Oregon, California border, including San Francisco Bay. Updates were provided as new. I'm going to need to bring up their page here. Is there anything specific? No, they haven't done anything new. This is their latest from 6 minutes ago. Projected times have not changed. Well, I've still got to finish this big one here, so. Let's see here. Hope my hope my ex drowns in the tsunami. That's I don't want to wish people's death. Please, anything about Homer. Homer should be safe. They should be relatively safe. Seward and Kenai are the ones that need to be worried about right now. Oh, I have 660 views. I have not looked at my viewers at all for any of the 3 platforms I'm streaming to. I'm streaming the Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. Majority of the people here are on here. For your information, we also got hit by an earthquake today in Indonesia. I would not be surprised. Well, yeah, it looks like. Well, there's this one here. There's the Indonesian one. That Indonesian one was a 6.0. That was actually a pretty big one. Oh, wait, do we have any new ones? Okay, no, that's just that red one. So 10 meter, not feet. Yeah, well, 10 meters. If you just want a quick guesstimation on how much 10 meters, or meters to feet, just times it by 3. There's a it is definitely wrong. It's like 3 feet and 3 inches or something like that's in a meter. But if you just times it by 3, that'll give you a good guesstimation on what you're looking at here. Lived in Vancouver once. I have not been there. I've had friends that lived there, so I heard it's not too bad. Let's see if they got an update on the KTU website for locations being impacted. I think they're only listing. Let's see. There is no tsunami warning for the Anchorage area, so which is true. As is, Homer is not on the listed list, so you don't have to worry about it. These are the locations that are looking to be impacted by the tsunami. Right now, I'm going to go back over to Twitter and see if there is any new results on earthquake here for Alaska. Hopefully, 3 minutes ago. Okay, news executive, waves of 10 meters, 32 feet, was recorded northeast of the epicenter at 8.2 magnitude earthquake, which hit southeast Chinook, Alaska. Estimated arrival time. League tsunami, the entire West Coast region. So this is what they're stating. Well, waves expected to hit Kodiak is at 1:45 local. It has been 5 minutes since then. Let's see if anybody's got any posting of waves. No, nothing so far right now on there. Let's see here. Anything new over on this? Did I hit F5? Okay, yes, it's loading. See, was your predicted last year unbelievable? Homer is listed at 255. Yeah, so, oh, no. Homer's not listed at 255. Seward's listed at 255. Homer's, they got some land that's going to buffer them and take them, prevents them from really being impacted by that. As you can see, as I pointed out, Seward's the next places. Elfin Cove. Sitka will be shortly after that, and Yakutat. Valdez will be 215. Langra, British Columbia is going to be at 210. So British Columbia will start seeing the impacts here in about 20 minutes. Tsunami warning signs in Homer going off. Spooky. Okay, so... Oh, correction. You know what? I completely missed it. You are right. You are right. Homer, Alaska is on there at 255. I am wrong. I apologize for being wrong on that part. Probably the booze is speaking to, well, making me miss a few things, so I do apologize on that one. Yes, thank you, News Now, North Jersey. I am wrong. I do apologize. I don't know, what's got you living in your beard? I currently have a few squirrels that are currently hibernating, so... Los Angeles will not be seeing any waves until after 7 o'clock your time frame on Pacific there. Juneau should be okay. In fact, I'll go ahead and pull up the maps again real fast and show you what the coastal area of Juneau is here. Let's see here. Hawaii are underneath the tsunami warning right now. So any coast areas that are facing north are expected to possibly get hit with a tsunami. It is unknown exactly how big. It will take approximately 5 hours, I think it was. Let me pull up the... Hawaii, yeah, it's going to be roughly about 4 hours probably now from 4 or 5 hours when we'll see it. Where was Juneau? As you can see, if you're going to be like in these areas, you're not going to be too badly hit. Juneau, AK. Okay. Juneau is not going to be impacted. They're too far. There's too many islands in the way. If you're going to be... Here's Elfin Cove. You can see they're definitely at risk. Sitka's at risk. Port Alexander is at some risk, but they're on the other side of the island, so they're probably going to be able to... here's Edna Bay. Craig. Waterfall's probably going to be protected. Heidelberg is probably good. Over here on Graham Island, if you're at how is that? Calusta might be impacted because where they're at, HIPAA or whatever is potential. Chat is at risk. I think Tasu there is going to be okay. Cell service is active in Anchorage. Anchorage is at no risk. There has been no reports of damage out of Anchorage. Just a lot of shaking. That's about it. Yeah, definitely. You don't need to rush it, but definitely want to move to higher ground. We are getting reports of 10-meter waves on Twitter. What was it here? Trying to pull up the page that said 10-meter waves. We're looking at 10-meter, which is about approximately 32 feet right there. So keep that in mind for how far off the ground you might want to get. At least base-wise, it will climb higher than that. Is there any threat of tsunami in Hawaii? Yes, Hawaii is underneath the tsunami watch. 35 feet in the ocean can be like 100 feet near shore. That is correct. But we don't know exactly how much of an impact land-wise it is. I'm actually going to go ahead and refresh Alaska, this page here, see if there's any word about the height of the tsunami BB says it's an alert. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. I'm going to refresh Reddit, Alaska Reddit. There is an Alaska subreddit. See if there's anything new. Vancouver, I hope you're all safe. Yeah, hopefully people are safe. I forgot. I should hit this one. Yeah, and I got a ton of tabs. What about Sunshine Coast, British Columbia? I'll take a look real fast and see if they are at risk. Okay, where are you at? Sunshine. Sunshine Coast is fine. They are not going to be impacted. They have an entire island in the way, which is good. Let's see. Fucking keyboard warrior. Who's going surfing? Would be interesting to surf that. Let's see. I'm in a canoe in the middle of the ocean just south of Alaska. And I'm wondering how you got cell service if you're out there. Yo, I'm mad scared. I'm in Richmond. What do I do? Not worry. You probably have to worry about the hurricanes that are coming at you. You say 7 a.m. for Los Angeles. Will that be 30 feet? It's not known right now. All I know is the reports are approximately about 30 feet. For at least for Alaska side of things. Another large quake, 7.5. Oh yeah, you are right. We just got another one. I'm gonna refresh this page to make sure I got the most up to date. What are we looking at here? We are looking at 5.0. So your 7.5 is probably a little bit off. There is definitely aftershocks happening around that location, but I don't think any of them are going to generate anything too big. Still, nonetheless, these have potential creating their own tsunamis on top of the big one that we are worrying about. Are you going to call me? Okay, that's for someone else, I guess. Nice one. Okay, you guys. Okay, have fun talking shit in the stream. So, wait. So will Vancouver Island block me? Yes. Vancouver Island will absorb much of the water. Most likely, you will see maybe a foot or two of rising waves. That's about it over in that area. So, but as is, the most recent earthquake from that general location is a 5.0. There's a 4.7. There was a 3.8, and right now it's 7.9. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Listening to Bayside Fire in Kodiak. No words in 10 minutes. Okay, so that's good news that so far there hasn't been any word of tsunamis in Kodiak, which is good news for them, because they are very dependent on. They're an island town, so if anything happens to their coastal area, they're going to be really screwed up. Let's see here. They downgraded the quake. Surfing a tsunami wave. Well, not possible. It's big, wide, and not a wave that you can see and surf. It's just pushing rising water. No, you can actually at least surf it inland. Let's see. Bunny boots. Naomi is safe. I'm not sure. I think I didn't get a chance to copy that and try to paste that. I got the chat going. Let's see, some parts of Naomi are very elevated, but if you're anywhere near the coast, you should be. Yes, if you are on the coast, right on the ocean or something like that, where you're going to see that, you don't want to be on the coast. Is Long Beach, California in danger, or Long Beach, California is at least at risk? But you have a few hours to know how much impact any major waves are going to have. So you have time to sort of wait and see. You'll want if you're not wanting to move right now, I would say just wait for the news for coming out of like Washington and British Columbia. There will be the biggest telltale indicators if there's going to be any major waves heading towards California. But the further out you get, the less big the waves are going to be. Everyone start filming. Yes, if you have a chance, you're in a safe spot, you can film the waves. I would recommend filming it. It gives a lot of important data, not just for people's entertainment, but also scientists can use it to figure out the ways of dealing with the how tsunamis impact with buildings and stuff like that. There is many usage of the footage of a tsunami rolling through and destroying everything. More than just for entertainment. There's a lot of science stuff that can go for that. Let's see here. When you're not affected, do you mean you're not getting hit by the wave, but high water levels? you probably, when I'm stating you're probably not going to be affected, most likely you're just going to see maybe a foot or two rise in sea level, if it pushes anything. Let's see, how far inland will it come into Los Angeles? I have no idea. We don't really have anything. Let's see, they had a big one in 1964. Yes, we had a big earthquake in 1964 that destroyed a lot of stuff. Is Cambria, California at risk? Never heard of that one. Cambria, California. Where is Cambria? Oh, wait, that's not Cambria. What the hell? Cambria, California. Vancouver, you should be okay from what I can see. Cambria, how high off the ground are you? Oh, you're cliffside. Yeah, you might have a little bit to worry about, but it looks like you're elevated by a good distance off the ground there. Map-wise, let me see. Yeah, connected. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, my laptop's just... yeah. In task. I will be back with all of that here in a second, guys. I am sorry about the crashing web browser here. But this is what I get. This laptop is almost 4 years old. It is a gaming laptop. It is beat to hell. And only has a certain amount of memory. So if I start pulling up, I got too many tabs open. It just overloads it. It's still running a standard hard drive. Let's see. Can I see the tsunami coming in Kodiak? You probably could. It should have already passed. Richmond, 30-foot waves detected. Yeah, Richmond, I think if you're referring to Richmond, like East Coast, you're not going to see any. Okay, let's see if I can boot up Chrome here. Thank you, Joseph Campbell, for the subscribe. As my computer is now trying to reboot all the closed windows. 36-foot waves reported. Ooh, those are big ones. Okay, let's see if I can restore any of these. Come on. Trying to get all these back up. Okay, you are pulling the wrong one. Window capture. I'm just going to drop you down for right now. Until I get you fixed. Okay. While I'm at it here. Close this one, close this one, close this one. Okay, I got several of the tabs closed down. And I'll get this back up in a sec here. But as I said, I am currently operating on not enough RAM. Okay, now I can push this back up. There we go. Okay, I had to shut down a bunch of stuff here. Don't need this one. Let's take a quick look. Do they have any new information? If you're still waiting for updates in the meantime, you're looking to know whether or not you live in a tsunami zone, you can find out here. My hazard, Colorado. Okay, let's check this out here. So we got some information coming out from the NWS Bay Area, National Weather Service Bay Area, about the tsunami zones. Hazards work, emergency. Oh, this does not tell us anything. Unless it's not loading up the entire page. But anything else new from them? No? Okay. I'm just going to hit home on here. You're in Mitchell, British Columbia. Should I be worried? Let's see here. Okay, I didn't realize there was a Richmond on the coastline in British Columbia. Richmond, British Columbia. Where is that? Tell me. You're safe. You might get some higher levels, but the island's going to absorb most of that. Vancouver Island's going to just take most of that. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. And why is the... F5 this. Come on. Why is my chat window not working? Why did it break again? This is so freaking annoying. I swear. I'm trying to fix this here. This is what I get for operating outside of all that stuff. Okay, CRX. Okay, that window is not working. This is so freaking annoying because I use that to watch the Periscope and all that stuff. Try this again. Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Come on, I want my chat window. I need my independent chat window. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got my chat window back up and going. Yeah, but the island here, it's pretty much going to take the brunt of whatever's coming in. If you're on the island on the west side, you're going to be screwed. But if you're on the east side of Vancouver Island, you're good. Because it's gonna take the brunt of whatever's coming in. Okay, that's what I was going to type in. Alaska. Okay, breaking news. Minutes. Police knocking door to door. Sirens going off. People heading to higher ground. Homer Spit and boat launch are being evacuated. Road out of Seward is packed. Line at the gas station is huge. People headed north to Bear Creek. That is a good thing to do. 11 minutes ago. It is now 2 a.m. Alaska. Kodiak should have been hit 15 minutes ago. So far, no reports of tsunami. Here's the possible times for the rest of Alaska. And let's see, Homer 250. So that should have hit already. So pretty much everything above this point should have at least started seeing some wave action. Craig, Cold Bay. Those are, let's see here. No, it's trying to think here because my clock's 1 hour ahead. What time is my clock? Yeah, it's 2:33. Okay, so correction. Everything above 2:13. Everything above here should be hit. Valdez, Cordova, Sound Point on Alaska Homer. You guys will be at risk of being hit with a tsunami in the next hour or so. It is, but we haven't seen any stuff. That's a good troll right there. That is from that one movie. I can't remember what it was. That had The Rock in it. Tsunami warning issued 7.9. Earthquake. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop over here. Let's see. Is there any new news? Oh, wait. No, that's never mind. That's some other conversation I was in that's not relevant to what I'm doing. Oh, but it's cold out, so I guess we need some more global warming. That's a nice little joke there. It is a 7.9 last time on the reported Richter scale thing here. Dang it. No. Yeah, 7.9 according to this. And then this is all the other fun little information they have with it. Interactive map. Oh, that's cool. Didn't really know about this, but I want the full latest earthquakes. I think this brings us... Okay, here. Yeah, here's the full map. Oh, we got some more aftershocks here. So we're looking at a 4.6, 5.0, 4.7, 4.6 aftershocks that have followed this earthquake and the recent hours here. So it gives you an idea what we are looking at here. And thank you everybody that has followed or subscribed on this. And let's see here. Is there any new information? Reload this page. Okay. Come on, load it up, load up, load up, load up. Okay, this is just not being helpful at all. Let's check out anything new from here. Okay, we got some new comments in this one. Okay, nope. That's no information about any tsunami so far. Let's see. Non-gaming version of Twitch. Video of evacuation. Okay, we got some video footage of the evacuation, it looks like. Here we go. Breaking news. Okay, this is brought to us by Corey Lazar of Wink News. And I really need to log out of my Facebook before I accidentally reveal too much information on that. So give me a second here, guys. There we go. Okay, that's safer. Okay, so yeah, we got some at least footage. We got reports of police and all that stuff. Let me turn this. Not now. But as you can see here, this is footage. Kodiak. Yeah, so this is Kodiak right here. This was released 23 minutes ago. They're definitely getting people to high ground and off the coastline. Hopefully they don't get hit with a tsunami. On all that. Hold on, guys. Okay, just getting some other information from family members here, so. Is anyone live streaming the coast somewhere? Not to my knowledge, and I am too far away to get to the coastline to be able to live stream any footage on scene. Literally, it would take me 8 hours to get down there, so. There's no way I'm going to get down there in time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this chance real fast. I'm gonna search for anything else on like on one of my other browser tabs here for stuff that's going on. As I said, hopefully this doesn't lag out my computer too badly. As long as I don't load the other tabs. Okay. Tsunami. Let's see here. Check the mega thread out here. See if there's any new live stuff here. Give me a second. Throat's starting to dry out here. All right. Okay. Holy crap! Huge wave just hit downtown Kodiak. I really hope people were able to evacuate. Image, video, stay safe. Priority. It's nighttime. Yeah, we know it's nighttime, but we can still get footage of it hitting the buildings and stuff. So we got reports that there is a wave hitting downtown Kodiak right now. So hopefully, so let's see here. If Kodiak got hit 6 minutes ago, I'm trying to do the math in my head. We're looking at possibly a 15-minute delay of waves hitting. So we're checking in. We're still good so far. But as is. Oh, what do we got here? Come on. Is this image? Do we have any information here? Entire channel Kodiak just emptied out. Send your thoughts, prayers, anything right now. This is from at Kyler Rome. Though this statement is supposedly from Juneau, Alaska, so take this with a grain of salt. Someone just posted a link for Facebook here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up right now. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, we got live. It looks like we got some live stream footage in Kodiak, I hope.
And I was listening to Melina's dad tell this story of the first quake and how in '64 how the water went out of the channel.
Okay.
And then came back.
So we got this going on right now.
Somebody don't know Kodiak is an island.
Yeah, Kodiak is an island. So right now, I guess they're watching. Let's see, lower now, but not wider buoy. See if I can get a new window here.
It's on KVOK here. It's a Kodiak station.
Browser source. Let's see if I can just put this in as a media source. Local file. No, it's not. Let's see here. I'm trying to add this where I can.
Actually,
I'm just gonna.
I'm wondering about that too. There's been no aftershocks for 8.2. Seems like there would be.
Oh, there is aftershocks. He just didn't film them. I'm gonna go ahead and quiet that. I just wanted to mute that. I actually know what. Screw this. I'm gonna make this a separate window. I'm gonna put it off to the side here, and we'll sort of try to keep this in view. Give me a second as I set this one up, and my window capture 2. Let's see here. Is this it? No, that's not it. Which one are you? Ah, here we go. And then I'm going to move this up. Okay. Window capture 2. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit here. And I'm just going to put this right about here, guys, so this way we can keep it going. So we got some live stream footage coming in. I'm going to sort of just keep that quiet in the background here. So this way, if he says anything, we'll sort of get an idea. Okay, so anything new at least on here? Okay, let's see if there's any new footage over on this on the mega thread here. Let's see here. Read on Reddit measured 32-foot rise in water from a buoy. Let's see. There is an alert just shot over the public radio station saying that everyone should move to the high school in Seward. 4 minutes ago, I'm going to the school. It seems like to me there isn't going to be a tsunami. A couple of people have posted about tide going out. You hearing this? I'm not sure what the tide is right now. I should probably look at that information real fast. High tide. Let's see if I can get a quick report on this. I should have typed this into Google. Let's see here. Let's see. Low tide. Okay, yeah, but what time are the tides are supposed to be at? Let's give us an idea. Okay, this is Tuesday, high tide. Yeah, so Tuesday, high tide. Tides are supposed to be coming in right now, it looks like. And then low tide's supposed to be at 11:53. So, no, I think maybe we're at a low tide right now. So people might be exaggerating a few things on there. And is my chat still going nuts here, or did it break? 4.5 hit Kodiak. This one inland. What's? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm seeing it right here. It's saying 3.1 on here. Oh wait, no. Let's see here. Which one is? And then there's a 4.5 that's out here with the aftershocks. So Kodiak Island did have a 3.1 that happened directly on the island itself. Let's see here. 57 comments, 58. Let's see if there's anything new. Okay, this is new. Let's see. Woke up before it happened. Okay, these are all comments. I'm actually going to go ahead and exit out of that one. Hold on, guys.
Was 32 feet at the buoy.
I'm going to let it cat out real fast.
So I don't have that. It's not official. 32 feet, 10 meters, tsunami warnings posted for South Alaska, west of the coastline.
Yeah. Just so you know, there's a guy by the name of Larry Pesterkoff.
Yeah.
There in Kodiak. He's, listening to your
I'm on the radio.
and I'm actually watching his video live feed as I'm talking to you. He's making some pretty interesting, smart alecky comments about things he's hearing. I wouldn't be surprised if he's hearing what I'm saying now.
We don't care. Yeah. I hope everybody
Smart alecky comments.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
I was contacted by a friend who's in the southeast. She apparently has relatives there on the island. I think it's in Uvinki, where she has an aunt that is working there. And
This guy is hearing things, I think.
I think she may have received a confirmation, but
Well, they could watch this video in its entirety. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Was starting to drain. So that is the first step. That is the first step of an incoming wave, but I don't have that report yet at all. And as we get more information, of course, you can listen online. Go to kvok.com, click listen live. We'll start to broadcast, and you can hear our local stream.
Yeah.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
Yep, I appreciate it. Will someone turn on our local stream?
Oh, I will turn it on.
You got to turn it on. So that's the information that we've got so far. And as this updates, we're starting to get calls from around the island. KVOK, you're on the air.
Hey, Jack Breslow.
How are you?
Hey, Peyton sent you that
I did.
it was confirmed on the 32 foot. I just want to make sure that went through.
So where is that buoy at?
It's located. It's got the buoy number.
Oh, yeah.
It'll tell you where.
So this is out in the Gulf. This looks like
That Flatlander.
I'll wing it here and go 100 miles out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
I appreciate the text you sent me.
Yeah, so the 32 feet was confirmed. I know we were talking about whether or not that was real or not.
And that is a spike.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate the call. Yeah, as we start to get more reports in. This is a buoy straight out. This is buoy number. This is from Northwest Boston. That's hilarious. That's how far
Just
we
a
are with
note
this
to
buoy.
KVOK, who's playing in my background here. I didn't say nothing smart alecky about
that buoy
you
did give a
guys.
report. It gave a displacement of 10 meters,
No,
32
I like your
feet.
radio station.
And as we start to get more information, we'll stay here as long as hopefully we keep power. And I know that KDA goes through these drills. I don't actually know.
Maybe that guy didn't like
We've never asked KDA
Fox News or something.
what they do in these situations or what the level is of staying electricity.
No, we don't.
So we'll see as this continues on. I haven't gotten a new alert.
I have an update from the city.
Okay.
And it's at 2:20 a.m. At this time, the shelter more people,
Yeah.
please park at the library. Residents needing to go to higher ground are urged to take their vehicles to Safeway or Walmart parking lots.
Mm-hmm.
Tune into MXD and KVOK for information. Local emergency officials will continue to monitor the situation and provide more information as the situation changes.
And KMXT does have
A generator.
localized broadcast translators throughout the island, small ones, low powers in other areas, and so they're getting their word out island-wide. On AM 560,
I was thinking I seen
if
movement
for
in
some
the water,
reason we
but
lose our power
I
tower
don't think
on,
so, no.
Near Island, we will only be on 560. We will only be on AM 560. That is the Coast Guard takes care of that tower. Usually the Coast Guard, when everything's out of power, the Coast Guard fires up the generator for us at that tower
I
site.
gotta go look at
So
my TV
we're
first.
thankful to have that tower out on the Coast Guard base. And we'll see, as this becomes more of an event here locally.
At least for now, the stalemate ended after a majority of Senate Democrats signed onto a bipartisan deal to fund the government for another 3 weeks in exchange for a promise to vote on DACA protection for Dreamers. That's if lawmakers can't reach a broader immigration deal by the time that funding runs out.
Change the channel here. Look at our local news.
It would be my intention to take up legislation here in the Senate that would address DACA, border
Oh,
security,
this is channel 2.
and related issues.
We expect that a bipartisan bill on DACA will receive fair consideration and an
Important thing is to move to higher ground, and I know that
big flavor, like Yucatan shrimp and chili lime butter.
Somebody on here said channel 2 up in Anchorage was live, maybe online, but they're not on TV.
Democrats are pretty good at articulating.
We reported a water displacement of 10 meters, 32 feet. So that is just an official confirmation of it. That's probably where.
No, this is the same we got
That's
from.
yeah.
This is from the Weather Center at Boston. I can't get our Tsunami Center here to update it. I get how these things can get jam-packed as people want more information about what goes on. And I'm glad that everybody thinks about this stuff, and we think about getting out of the way. The minute this earthquake happened, that was the first thing both of us did. Was I grabbed my phone to hit the Tsunami Warning Center, and it took longer than normal to update. But it started out as an 8.2. It looked like it had been moved to a 7.9. The phones are ringing out in the office. Phones are ringing.
Wow,
If you're trying to get a
man,
hold
it's
of us,
been
we are at
going on in